Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. You might have missed a really big life update. If you don't follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you might have missed it. Miss Poquette is going to second grade next year. So that means everything has to be packed up in my room. I'm switching districts, so I'm not like in the same building next year or in the same district. I'm going to a completely different district in second grade, so different grade levels. So this is my last week in first grade and my last week here. And I have a lot to pack up and a lot to do still. Everything is still in my room. I've started taking home like a few boxes of things, but I wasn't sure when I needed to move out by, and I did just get the confirmation that I do need to be out by Friday, which is the last day of school. Today is Monday, so I have 5 days to do it. Wednesday morning, I have a half day. In the morning, I'm not here in the morning, so I really only have 4 days because Friday's a half day for the kids. So I'll stay after school and pack everything up, make sure it's out the door. So that's the plan for this week. I figured I'll just take y'all with me as I pack up my room. You guys can see that process and see what I'm taking, what I'm leaving behind, things like that. And yeah, it's gonna be stressful, but it should be fun and therapeutic to organize everything and put it all together. I just feel very sad for my guest room right now at my house, which is kind of like my gym room, my workout room. It's gonna be covered and full of teacher stuff because I don't know when I can go into my next classroom. So stay tuned for that. All right, friends, it is 4:47. I've been after school for like an hour. I got some advice from Instagram and TikTok. People said to go section by section, and that's what I'm gonna do. I started compiling all the math manipulatives into bags because I don't want them to spill into my car everywhere. So these are my manipulatives that I've bought, and these are the school manipulatives that they provided for me. So I have to leave everything that the school bought for me here, but the things that I bought, obviously I get to take with me. So I started with math. I'm gonna also try and put some math stuff in these drawers because that's normally where I put those. This is my shelf, but I had the janitor bolted to the wall, and honestly, I got it for free off of Facebook Marketplace. And this is gonna be a force to carry up 2 flights or put in an elevator and haul all the way to my new school. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. I already told the teacher that's moving in here. She said it was fine, but I do have to take everything off this shelf. So I think we're gonna tackle this area, and then my car is over there ready to get loaded up, and then Bobby's on his way to help me move some more stuff in the truck. I can't do book boxes yet. Like I can't put those away yet because the kids have their book boxes still. I told them today was the last day that they could read from them. Tomorrow we'll put those away. This bookshelf is mine, that's coming with me. The fidget cart is mine, that's coming with me. These bookshelves, these white ones aren't mine, but obviously all the book bins are. Like I said, everything on this shelf is mine. All these materials, things in here, the kids have to clear those out probably on Thursday, but the drawers are mine. They look really bad. Like the kids drew all over them this year. I'm very upset with them for doing that. This piece of furniture is not mine, but the things underneath are. That's mine. Table's staying. All the flexible seating is mine, so that's coming with me. This stuff back here is all mine for the most part. This is gonna be its own day. Crazy. This stuff is all mine, but the bookshelf's staying. I took off a lot already on this corner. That's mine, and these are mine. They're coming with me. The easel's staying. The desk is staying, but there's a ton of stuff in the desk. So anyway, this is the update so far. Pray for me. I am unwell. All right, just wrapped up day 1 of packing things up. You can see Bobby is in his truck. We're getting ready to go. We didn't take a whole lot, but I told him that I had those Amazon containers coming today, and that's how I want to like organize everything. So there's a lot of decor and supplies that I probably could have thrown in the back of my car that would have fit, but it wouldn't have been organized. So bring those bins to school tomorrow. Gotta empty this all out tonight when we get home, but productive first day. I took it section by section like people suggested, so proud of myself. All right, y'all, today's Tuesday. It is day 2 of classroom clean out. I actually had a current student and parent stick around after school, and they kind of kept me company while I cleared out that giant closet over there. I'm still trying to take it section by section. I've done all the math stuff, and now I'm doing that closet over there. Almost everything left in that closet is school owned, so I'm just gonna start to put everything that the school owns in there so that I am done with that closet and I can move on to a new section. This is just raw emotion right now. I literally feel like so overstimulated. Like, I feel so good about one part of it, and then as soon as I finish that part, I'm like, oh, but I have this many more sections. Like, I have my whole library. I have the mailbox section. I have my reading corner section. I have my bookshelf section. I have my desk. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. I don't know how people do this. Like, this is my first time having to pack up a classroom in 3 years. I'm not doing this again. Like, this has been the most stressful thing of my life, is packing all this up. And like, I've trashed a lot. Like, hold on. Everybody keeps telling me things I don't want to keep, give it to teachers. And I'm like, I would love to do that, y'all. But like, I just cannot take the time right now. I have to be out in 3 days, less than 3 days now. I cannot take time to figure out who wants these posters, who wants these writing activities. Like, it stinks, but I just don't have time. I was able to pack up everything in this resource cabinet, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Sarah, this is chocked full. What are you doing? This is everything that's not mine. So like curriculum, privacy shields, shut the box, scissors, foundations materials, iPads, other tech stuff, chargers, math manipulatives, all this stuff in here, and I need to put in a little bit more. This is not mine. None of it's mine. So that's all going in here so that I can keep it there for the next teacher. That way it's not like cluttered and a mess out here. So I emptied out that. I did empty out underneath the sink. Underneath the sink is where I kept like extra like cleaning supplies and stuff, and I left some down there for the next teacher just because I don't need all of them. So I did that. I cleared off this shelf. The only thing that's on here are these little readers, and these are not mine. These are the schools, so those are staying there. So math is taken care of. My drawers over here for daily 5, I already took home. I still have indoor recess, books in all of the library. Their drawers and their book boxes, I'm gonna have them empty out, but I'm not here in the morning tomorrow, so we're gonna do it in the afternoon. And then I still have to do everything underneath these mailboxes. I have to do everything back here behind my teacher table. And then everything back here, I forgot to say this part, everything back here is also the school. So like math thing, geo boards, tens frames, big books, clocks, everything there is the schools. The easel is the school, so that's staying. I tucked some stuff. This stuff all needs to go home, but it's not gonna fit in my trunk right now. All this stuff underneath my desk needs to go back to my house. I just couldn't fit it. And I have a sub tomorrow morning, so I actually am not gonna be here. So I didn't wanna, yesterday I just left the room a mess, and I came back early in the morning to clean it up before the kids got here. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be here first thing in the morning, so I wanted to make sure that it looked decently in order. So that's why some stuff is tucked underneath there. I had this all cleared off, and then again, I had to tuck things away on it because I couldn't just leave it all out here in the open. But let me show y'all what I put in my car. A lot of like borders and things like that I've purchased, materials that I've purchased. This is a set of clocks that I purchased, my claw machine, a lot of stuff. I actually wanted to go to BJ's this afternoon, but then unfortunately I just got so overwhelmed with how much I still had left to pack that I didn't go because I've been at school for 2 hours. The book bins were ready to leave, but I didn't want to put them away just in case. Like, these are my themed books, like spring, math, winter, holidays. So I kept those out just in case anything in their bins needs to go back in there. Indoor recess stuff, I think I already said, has to go. And these are just decor pieces. I'm gonna actually just put these over here because these all need to come off the wall. So I'm gonna put these over here so that I remember to take those off tomorrow. I know it still looks like I have so much stuff in here because I do, but this really is better, I promise. Everything besides the clock and those posters is off the wall. Everything else that you see up is staying for the next teacher. So yeah, productive day, I'd say, but tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be here the afternoon tomorrow, then all Thursday and all Friday. All right, y'all, I'm back. It is Wednesday afternoon. I had a half day this morning, so I didn't really make much progress during the day, but I did have the kids today empty out their drawers of their personal items and empty out their book boxes, so those are all completely tucked away and empty. I also am after school right now. I came back with a little helper, and she's currently testing markers and expo markers for me. We're junking the rest that don't work. And then I am going to, I think, start to put things in piles so that when I can come, I already loaded up my car. I'll show you guys what's in my car right now, but I'm gonna put things in piles so that when I have more space tomorrow, it'll be all set to go. My mom's coming, I think, tomorrow afternoon to help me load things up in her car. All right, so this trip was sponsored by my library. It's literally almost all just books. And this isn't even my whole library. Like, these are some of my leveled readers, some of my choice books. I didn't want to like overflow it and then have them all spill everywhere and get mixed together. I still have all of those books over there and all of these books over here and all of those books over there. So still more library that needs to go home. Happy Thursday! I have 1.5 days of school left, which means 1.5 days to get everything out of here. Let me show you what we have compiled so far. It's like 7:40. I need to go ahead and pack this up now because I'm not gonna have the energy to later. I think I'm gonna put the rest of my book bins in my car and then some of this teacher table stuff. I cleared out everything underneath my mailboxes. Their drawers are empty, although I started putting things in. I'm like, I kind of have to consolidate the space that I have in my guest room. So when those go in my guest room, I'm going to need to obviously put things in them. So I'm going to start to fill them up. Or actually, I'm going to move them over here first and then fill them up so it's less of a walk to carry them. I have to keep all of their materials in there still because they're still going to be coloring and writing and things like that. Nothing formal academically wise, but just coloring and activities to keep them busy. I cleared all of this out from behind my teacher table. I'm taking this shelf with me. This is mine. Like I said, this is empty. I still have to take my mirror. I keep forgetting that the mirror is mine. It's very filthy. And then this is like the last big project is all of these things, which really it's not going to be like, it's all pretty organized. I honestly just have to put it in my car. And then the last little section would just be indoor recess stuff and my stuff at my desk on top of it and inside of it. So those are the gains from yesterday. And like I said, everything on that shelf is the schools, everything behind here is the schools, everything in there is the schools. So we're making progress, guys. Let's see how much I can get done before the kiddos get here. All right, y'all, end of the day on Thursday. My mom and my sister just left. I wanted to video them, but my mom does not like to be videoed, and they left before I could because I went to go fill up my water, and that was them pulling away. So, took most of the drawers, took that cute little pink shelf I had over there, took the rest of the books from my car this morning, took a lot of the stuff from underneath my desk area. Tomorrow, I still have to clear out my desk, and I still have to put all of that, but I just found out that my grandpa has tomorrow off from work, and he has a giant van because he's like a truck driver. So he's actually gonna come over tomorrow afternoon and help me load up all the furniture. So I'm very excited about that. And it's really coming along, y'all. All of these flexible seats need to come with me tomorrow, which is why the moving truck / van is gonna be super helpful. Well, y'all, that's a wrap. Kids are gone. It's 12:30. I need to take all this flexible seating out, all of these things out. Let's do it. official, like over the intercom, it's okay to leave announcement. It is 1:05. Technically I could stay till 6:30 because that's when the building's open until, but I'm not doing that. So I'm just emptying out my desk and that's it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It is bare bones empty. My grandpa, brother, and mom all came over with the van and the car and helped me pick things up. So the only thing I have to do is empty my desk. The last thing I have to do before I leave is turn in my laptop. I need to figure out how to wipe it, like sign out of iCloud and wipe it because it's not gonna be mine anymore. Hence why I bought my own. Y'all, it just started to torrential downpour. I'm so glad that they already came to pick up my stuff. I just feel so bad because they're at my house right now emptying it. Where did this come from? All right, guys, I didn't get to film before the new teacher started moving things in, but she's all cleaned out now. One of my good teacher friends actually is moving in here, so she started to move her stuff in. So makes me happy that the classroom's going to somebody that I know and love. But it's a wrap, guys. The 2021 to 2022 school year is over. It was so sad saying goodbye to my kids today, and thank you guys for watching my classroom pack up, I guess you could call it, and hopefully the next YouTube video will be about setting up my new classroom. I love you guys. Thank you for following along. Feel free to give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok. Here's my username, my handle, and I love you guys so much.